Most expensive dog breeds to own. Real costs. Someone spent $3,000 on a puppy last year. Cute dog, great pictures, whole family was excited. By month 8, they'd spent another $11,000 at the vet. Nobody warned them. The breeder didn't mention it. The YouTube videos they watched were all about how loyal and beautiful the breed was. Nobody sat them down and said, this specific dog is going to cost you more than a used car every single year, and that's if nothing goes seriously wrong. This video is that conversation. We're going through 5 breeds where the purchase price is actually the cheap part. Real numbers, annual food, grooming, vet bills, health conditions that are basically guaranteed, no softening it. And we'll save the most expensive one for last, because when you see the lifetime cost breakdown on that dog, you'll understand why some vets quietly cringe when that breed walks through the door. Number 5. Samoyed. The Samoyed looks like someone genetically engineered a dog from clouds. White, fluffy, perpetually smiling. Instagram loves them. Your wallet will not. Purchase price runs $3,000 to $8,000 from a reputable breeder. That's before you've bought a single bag of food. Here's the cost nobody talks about up front: the coat. A Samoyed has a double coat so dense that professional grooming sessions run $100 to $200 each, and they need it every 6 to 8 weeks minimum. Skip it, and you're dealing with matting that can actually cause skin infections underneath. Some owners learn to do it themselves. That's a 2 to 3 hour commitment every month with the right tools, which cost a few $100s to buy properly. Either way, the coat is a part-time job. Food runs around $100 a month for a quality diet. They're medium to large dogs, 45 to 65 pounds, so this isn't a small dog food budget. The health side, Samoyeds are prone to a hereditary kidney disease called Samoyed hereditary glomerulopathy, hip dysplasia, and progressive retinal atrophy. Health testing on a puppy's parents costs breeders money, which is part of why the good ones charge what they do. Even with healthy genetics, annual vet costs for routine care plus dental cleaning typically land around $700 to $1,000 a year. A specialist visit for the kidney issues when they appear goes well above that. Realistic annual cost once you own one? $4,000 to $6,000. Over a 12-year lifespan? $48,000 to $72,000, not counting the purchase price. Don't get this dog if you travel frequently and plan to board them. Samoyed grooming aids plus boarding fees will drain you faster than you expect. Number 4. Chow Chow. The Chow Chow is basically a lion that decided to become a dog but never fully committed. Aloof, dignified, deeply suspicious of people it doesn't know, and intensely loyal to maybe 2 humans max. They cost $1,000 to $4,000 to buy. The problems start after. Grooming is serious. Rough-coated chows need brushing multiple times a week and professional grooming every 6 to 8 weeks minimum. Chow Chows have one of the highest rates of hip and elbow dysplasia of any breed. Entropion, where the eyelid folds inward and scratches the eye, is common enough that many chow owners budget for it from day one. Surgery for that runs $500 to $1,500 per eye. They're also prone to hypothyroidism, which requires lifelong daily medication. Not expensive per pill, but it's a lifetime prescription. Here's what nobody calculates: the liability. Chow Chows are on the restricted breed list of many homeowners and renters insurance policies. Some insurers will drop you or raise your premium significantly once they find out. That cost is invisible until suddenly it isn't. Annual ownership cost? $3,500 to $5,500. And if dysplasia hits hard enough to require surgery, a single hip replacement for a dog runs $3,500 to $7,000 per hip. The first 2 are expensive. The next 3 escalate. Number 2 on this list has a vet bill profile that genuinely surprises people who think they've done their research. Number 3. Rottweiler. Rottweilers are serious dogs, not aggressive by nature, but built big, bred to work, and carrying a genetic health burden that owners consistently underestimate. Purchase price, $1,500 to $4,000, on the lower end of this list, but that's the trap.
They eat a lot. 100 to 120 pounds of dog needs real food, not cheap kibble if you want them healthy. Quality nutrition for a Rottweiler runs $80 to $120 per month. Annual food budget alone is pushing $1,200. The health issues are where it gets heavy. Rottweilers have among the highest cancer rates of any breed. Osteosarcoma, bone cancer, hits this breed at a rate that's genuinely alarming. When it happens, treatment runs $10,000 to $20,000. Most owners can't absorb that without pet insurance, and pet insurance for a Rottweiler costs $100 to $150 per month because insurers know the risk profile too. Hip and elbow dysplasia is common, cardiac issues. The average lifespan is only 8 to 10 years, which means the cost per year is compressed into a shorter window. Added up, food, insurance, routine vet care, dental, training, non-negotiable with this breed, you're at $5,000 to $8,000 a year with insurance. Without it, one bad diagnosis rewrites your finances. Number 2, Tibetan Mastiff. The Tibetan Mastiff sits at a strange intersection of ancient and absurd. Ancient because this dog has been guarding Himalayan monasteries for thousands of years. Absurd because in 2014, one sold in China for $1.9 million. You won't pay that, but you'll pay $2,000 to $7,000 for a well-bred one in the US. Some breeders charge more. They are massive, 70 to 150 pounds of thick-coated, territorial, extraordinarily stubborn animal. They don't obey commands because they feel like it. They obey commands when they've decided to respect you, which takes consistent work. Professional training is not optional, it's survival. Expect to spend $1,000 to $2,000 in training in the first year. The coat blows out seasonally and requires significant grooming investment. Food for a 120-pound dog eating quality feed is $150 a month minimum. They're prone to hip dysplasia, hypothyroidism, and seizures. Here's the hidden cost people miss: space and infrastructure. Annual cost, $5,000 to $9,000. Lifetime cost on a 10 to 12-year dog, $50,000 to $100,000 plus. The English Bulldog is the most medically expensive dog on this list by a significant margin. Not because they're dramatic or high energy, they're actually pretty calm. The problem is structural. The entire breed was built in a way that causes chronic health issues from birth. Purchase price, $2,500 to $5,000, but annual vet costs for this breed average $5,000 to $8,000, and that's not a bad year, that's a routine year. A bad year, a surgery, a hospitalization can hit $10,000 to $15,000. Pet insurance for an English Bulldog is either very expensive or excludes most of the conditions they're likely to get. Lifetime cost on a breed with an average lifespan of only 8 to 10 years, $40,000 to $80,000 in vet bills alone. Now you know. If you own one of these breeds, tell me in the comments what's the actual annual cost you're dealing with. I want real numbers from real owners, not estimates, because the best data on this doesn't come from a vet chart. It comes from people already living it.